Richardson, and today I'm going to talk to you about the very controversial subject of abortion. Being that it is the 2012 election year, this topic is a very hot topic and has been for as long as I can remember. I want to talk to you about the alternatives to abortion and the effects that it can have on a woman. For 5+ years, my mom worked here in Colorado at the local pregnancy center. At the pregnancy center, they would be there to help the women make alternative choices instead of abortion. I would participate in their banquets, fundraisers, and their Walk for Life to promote the sanctity of life for children. One, let's talk about parenting. At the pregnancy center per se, they would have the girls come in and they would be confused on whether or not they wanted to parent or they wanted to just go the other route and have an abortion. At the pregnancy center, they would host classes and talk to them about the different benefits and joys of being a mother. There was even a really cool program that I thought was awesome. It was called Baby Books. If they would attend these classes, they got these really cool coupons called Baby Books, and they were able to go in the store and buy clothing, diapers, milk, different things for the kids. And this will promote being a mother and make the girls very excited. They will host classes on massaging, what different cries and moods mean of the kids. And there were many women that decided to parent because of these services. And last but not least, they would also give ultrasounds so that the women can connect and knowing that there was a living person inside of them. And God had ultimately blessed them with this. Second, let's talk about adoption. There's many different types of adoption. And people hear adoption, and I think people just think it's a one-time deal. You give the baby over, you don't see it anymore. But there's different types. There's open adoptions, there's closed adoptions, and there's semi-open adoptions. First, let's talk about open adoption. Open adoption is when you have the baby and you do give the baby to a selected family. But in this adoption process, you are able to have visitations, maybe get pictures, attend different monumental moments in that child's life. This is where you can still be a part of that child's life, but if you also given that other family an opportunity to have a baby. Maybe they can have one, or maybe they just wanted another child. Second, there's closed adoption. Closed adoption, which I think is most commonly is what people think of when they hear adoption, is where they choose a selected family and they give the baby up for adoption. They don't see the baby, don't hear from the baby, and I think that one is the hardest decision for many people to make. And then last but not least, the semi-closed open adoption is where you are there for those monumental things. You get pictures, but you may not be there physically. But you still get to see how the baby's growing up, that they graduated kindergarten, high school, all those things, but you're not physically there. But this a lot of times gives that family the great confidence in knowing that that baby's taken care of. Now I want to talk about some of the effects that it can have on a mother. One, there have been studies that said that a lot of breast cancer situations are commonly seen in women that have had an abortion. Second, many women, they grieve through this for years down the road. They could have had an abortion at age 18 and now they're 45, but they still think about it and feel guilty that they didn't give that child a chance. This can affect them in relationships, in just through their everyday life. It can cause depression. Also, for instance, I've heard or know someone that couldn't listen to the sound of a vacuum cleaner because it reminded her of the sound of the day that she had an abortion. This effect is critical, and my personal belief is that no one should ever have to go through this at all. I really want everyone to know that there are other options than than going for abortion. And the emotional different emotional stress it takes toll on you, physical and spiritually, are way better. Are way is a better choice than having to go through that. So I hope this shed light on the options besides abortions for you. Thank you and God bless.